Swift were assigned a mission. Taylor and I got married and have children. Burned to death. This is the UOASMR. Today I will talk about the weird dreams I made. Hope you like it. I and Taylor Swift were assigned a mission by NASA to go to outer space to solve the problem of space monsters. Space monsters are very dangerous creatures. They can absorb human oxygen and let human suffocate. We took a spaceship to the planet where the space monster was. The space monster is a group of giant insects with sharp claws and teeth. We attacked the space monster with gun and bomb, but they were too strong and we could not kill them. Just as we were about to be killed by space monster, Taylor came up with an idea. She said we can burn them to death. We found some flammable material and lit a fire. The fire quickly started to burn and the space monster were burned to death. We finally solved the problem of the space monster. I returned to the Earth, but I feel very guilty because in the battle, Taylor was seriously injured and he needed a lot of oxygen to survive, but we only have one oxygen bottle. I have to choose someone take back to Earth. I finally choose take myself back to Earth, and there was left its past. I know I made a mistake, but I can't help it. I was afraid of death, and I was more afraid of losing my life. After I returned to Earth, I was hated by people all over the world. They say I abandoned Terra and I was a coward. I admit that I was wrong, but I can choose the path. I can only hope that Terra can forgive me. I prayed every day that Terra will be alive, but I know she is very strong and she will definitely survive. A few months later, I received unexpected news. Taylor Swift is still alive. She was rescued back to the earth by another spaceship. I was very happy and I finally got to see her. I went to the hospital to visit Taylor. She was very weak, but she was still alive. I held her hand and said, I'm sorry, I am wrong. Taylor smiled and said, it's okay. I know you did it to save me. Taylor and I hugged each other. We finally got together and we were all happy. Taylor stayed in hospital for a few months and she finally recovered. She returned to NASA and continued her space career. She became an excellent astronaut and made a great contribution to human space exploration. I admire Taylor. She is very strong and brave, and she never give up. I'm lucky to have her in my life. However, I did not forget my action of abandonment. I knew I have to atone for my actions. I decided to resign from NASA and go find Taylor Swift. It took me a few months. Finally, found Taylor. She lives a small town and lives a quiet life. I apologize her and beg her to forgive me. Taylor forgave me, but she said she did not want to see me again. She said she had forgiven me and want to start a new life. I was sad, but I respect her decision. I said goodbye to her and leave the town. After I returned to the earth, I live a quiet life. I always think of Taylor, and I hope she is doing well. One day, I received a little letter from Taylor. In the letter, she said she finally forgave me and want to be with me. I was happy, and I hurried to find Taylor. We got back together again, and we all happy. Taylor and I got married and have children. We lived a happy life, and I will never forget her. A very strange dream. Huh? Hope this story make you sleep.